I'm gonna lose my mind if this isn't in focus. But I've tried like 3 times. What am I talking about? This is not how a black eye looks. I feel like I look particularly ghastly right now. So I did just realize that I filmed the intro and outro of my video in hyperlapse. Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm just sort of getting ready for nowhere, doing this little look right here. I attempted to recreate a look I found, but don't know how well that went. Let me know what you think. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Gotta put in the contacts. Also gotta moisturize. Let me do that first, actually. I'm not entirely sure what makeup look I want to do, but I'm thinking something kind of inspired by this picture. But yeah, I don't really know how to do it. Haven't practiced. But we're just gonna hope she turns out good.
So I am not of sight. I cannot see. Glasses are too big. First of all, loose. This is them on.
I actually can't get my left one in. Like, I'm actually struggling right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I've tried like 3 times. I never do like a full face. Like, I do a full face, but I don't usually do foundation or concealer. And so whenever I'm about to do those, like, it throws me off. Like, the only time I ever really do that is for competition, my dance competitions. I'll put on foundation for those sometimes. I think I did it for 2 out of 3 of them. So I'm gonna be using mostly 2, maybe 3 palettes, I don't know. This is the James Charles palette. I have had this for many years. It's definitely expired, but I'm not a beauty guru, okay? This works for me. It's got colors in it. It's a couple years old, but it was a gift. So, you know, we're gonna use it until it can't be used anymore. Please don't talk about it. She's been through it. The cover's broken. It doesn't stay on. But this palette, maybe. I'm not sure yet. But let's go ahead and get started. I feel the need to say again that I am not a beauty guru. I'm gonna take some like orangey red and start with that and focus it mostly around here. Low-key, I kind of miss doing like extravagant makeup. I haven't really done it much for a long time. Like, I did it a bit in school, but not that much. Mostly because I wasn't really going many places where I needed to do it. Like I mentioned, dance is mostly where I do it, but even then, not that much. Okay, I definitely should have started with concealer. Like I said, I am not a professional. Okay, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 40. It's such a different experience being able to do makeup while you can see and while you can't. Like, getting contacts changed how I do my makeup, for sure. Okay. Still not that bright, but definitely better than what we had, so we're gonna keep it going. As I'm doing this, I'm realizing I don't have like a glitter liner or like a super glittery shade like what she has to make it really pop. But we're gonna do the best with what we got. I feel like I should be talking. Summer's just been kind of weird for me. It feels like school was so far away, but like it's only been summer for me for not even a month now, like 3 weeks. I think maybe it's because I don't have like classes or like homework anymore, so I just feel like I don't do anything, especially because I'm back home but not back where I went to high school. And so all I really do most days is lay in bed and be on my phone. And my internship hasn't started yet, so I'm not doing work either yet. So I don't do that much most days. I can drive and go places if I want, but it's still not like I'm hanging out with people, because how do you make friends as like a college age student, when you live in a college town, so most of the people your age leave anyway, and then you don't have like school to meet people. Like I don't really know where to make friends, so I'm just at home, text my friends occasionally, and kind of just wait for work to start. And that's kind of why I wanted to start YouTube up again, because that's something to do that's not work or talking to my friends, and it's a creative outlet, and I've been missing it the last couple years, so I think now is a good time to start while I don't have school to worry about. I feel like I remember this red being so pigmented, and now it's just not. I guess for like other college students, do other people feel this way, or is it just me? Like, am I just a loser? Am I just craving college? Like, I feel like I really enjoyed college while I was there. And don't get me wrong, I love seeing my family, but I sort of miss it. I don't know if it's as much that I miss being there, but right now, I'm just bored. And y'all, I know I look crazy. Trust the process. Please just trust the process. Do I just look like I have a black eye or something? What am I talking about? This is not how a black eye looks. Like I mentioned, I'm restarting YouTube again. This, I think, is going to be my first video up, even though I filmed another one before this. But I don't really have that much expectation for it, like growth or anything. I just want to do this kind of for me, to, you know, to have a little something to do. Because I feel like it's just fun to have a hobby. I like having hobbies. I feel like I tend to pick up a lot of them. And I just think it's something fun that I can do as long as I have a laptop and something to film on. That was the problem that mostly made me stop, is that I got, like, my laptop broke and I got a new one. Ooh, I might have messed it up with the black. I got a new one, and that new one literally was not strong enough to run my processor. And do y'all know how hard it is to find like a good free editing software? Very difficult. And so I was just like, you know what? It's whatever. I'll come back to it one day. And then I never did. But I recently got a new laptop. And so I was like, you know what? Let's try this out again. This is actually my second new laptop that I got in the recent times, because the first one stopped working after a week. Like one day it just stopped, like it was on, but the screen stopped showing up. Like it was just a black screen. And so I had to go to Best Buy and be like, hey, this didn't work. So they ended up giving me a new one, but it wasn't the same as the one I had. But it was very similar, just a different processor and in a different color. This eye, I think, is looking significantly better than this one, but maybe we'll fix it up. They're definitely not giving twins. Honestly, they're not even giving sisters. Maybe cousins who kind of look alike. Also, I have red hair right now, like black and red. There's a lot of red in it. I'm not loving it yet. It hasn't settled on me, hasn't grown on me. And it's kind of been a couple days. Usually I have a phase of maybe 2-3 days where I don't really like my hair. It's been more than that. It's been more than that, and it's not changing. My friend said they really liked it, but I feel like they're lying to me. Does this look good? I cannot tell. Also, do people still put tape on their lap, or like right here, like they used to, like get a clean shape? I don't know. I learned to do my makeup from 2016 Beauty Gurus, and that is still what I envision most of the time when I think of makeup, but that's not what people do anymore. Like, when I think of makeup techniques, that's what I think of. 2016 was 8 years ago. That's insane. I feel like I haven't evolved with the evolution of makeup, which is a little scary. Primer. That was the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser primer. I should switch to a different primer because I started using that one and I want to say like middle school, and I just never switched. And I feel like there's probably better primers out there So give me some recommendations if you have any. So I finally started catching up on Bridgerton. I know it's been out for forever, but I finally started watching it. I started watching season 1 while I was still in school, probably in March. And then I kind of abandoned it after like episode 6 and got really annoyed by Daphne and Simon's relationship. I thought that there wasn't enough attention paid to her actions. And so I kind of didn't like it after that. And I stopped for a while. But I started seeing like season 3 teasers and trailers. And I was like, I want to watch season 3. So I knew I had to watch season 1 and 2 to get caught up for season 3. And so when I was back from school, I finished out season 1 and then watched all of season 2, and I watched part 1 of season 3. And I really got into season 2. And then season 3, I was like, oh my goodness, why am I so invested in this story? So yeah, I'm very excited for part 2. It's coming out, I think it's coming out this week. So very excited for that. You will catch me watching that. You definitely will see me watching that. My eyes look so like glassy with contacts in. I have a really bad habit of not washing my makeup brushes or my beauty sponges, which is really bad for you and like your skin. Because makeup already isn't great for your skin, and then it's even worse when you're using products that are dirty. Like, when I tell you this bright pink sponge, you would not have recognized it. It was actually just brown. It was brown. You would not have known it was bright pink, which is probably really gross and TMI. But I said it. Ow! My hand is cramping. I probably look like I'm being so dramatic for the camera, but it actually hurts so bad. I don't know why it's cramping like that. Actually, once I heard that like if you don't get enough of certain vitamins and stuff, and vitamins and minerals, like your hand like increases the possibility of muscle cramps. Maybe that's what's happening. I was doing really good at eating like 3 meals a day, like making sure that they were good meals when I first got back home. I think it was because I was so excited because I hadn't cooked in forever and I finally got the opportunity to cook, and then I fell off this last week. So we need to get back on that. This cramp is not getting much better. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation in 360. Why am I acting like y'all care? Like I'm a beauty guru. Bruh. I could have sworn, okay, it's coming out now. I was gonna say I could have sworn this was not out. We're gonna cake it on low-key. I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter how it looks in real life. Honestly, I'm not a person who really cares if I look like I have a lot of makeup on. That's what the makeup's there for. Like, I better look like I have it on. I bought the makeup to look like I have makeup on. Like, I'm not really a natural makeup girly. And I never really have been. I started wearing makeup in middle school, which is really funny because my parents are super strict, but they were never strict about makeup. Like, I was able to wear makeup from a really young age. But I didn't really start wearing it to school until probably middle school. And my parents didn't used to like buy me a lot of makeup, but I could wear it. Like, I would borrow my mom's makeup all the time. It's low-key time for me to like upgrade my whole makeup, like all the products I use and everything. Because like I said, I haven't switched really since middle school. It might be time. It might be time. I'm in college now. In fact, going into my 2nd year of college. So it's probably time. I think this is good enough. I'll settle on this for foundation and move on to powder. I'm gonna be using a couple powders. This powder right here is like my holy grail product. This is the one product I won't switch up on. I love this powder so much. When I heard that Revlon was going bankrupt, I thought they were like going out of business and they weren't going to be making products anymore. And so I almost had my mom drive me to Walmart so I could get like so many of these. They were not going out of business. I love this product. It's the Revlon Color Stay Pressed Powder in 375. Always remember to take your makeup products down to your neck. Otherwise you won't match. Which is really embarrassing. Trust me, I've learned. It's crazy how much better products pick up when you have a clean applicator. I don't know if y'all can tell. Like, to me it looks so much better, but I'm like, maybe there's not that much of a difference on camera. But I feel like it just looks so much better than when I had just foundation. And I really like the matte look, especially when I'm doing a real full face. I want it to be matte. This is gonna be pretty much it for powder. But I'm gonna contour a bit. I don't really know how to contour. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't really understand. I've started liking the look of like bright under eyes. I started really liking that when I see it online. So it's something I'm trying to replicate. We're gonna go in with this. This is the Airspun face powder. I don't think people use this anymore. I wanted to try it after all the years when I would see people use it, like beauty gurus, or not even beauty gurus, just like people doing their makeup when I was doing makeup, and I never got it. And now I'm trying it. It's all right. I think I could probably get a better powder. My nose is so, it's like peeling. I don't know how to fix this. Like, I feel like I moisturize my nose so much and then it'll peel. Now, it probably looks a hot mess, because it is. I'm gonna go in and clean it up with other powders, okay? I take it down a little bit. I feel like that sculpts my face. I don't really know. In my head, that makes sense. And I need to get one of those triangle powder puffs, but for right now, I've just been using the one that comes in at the little circle one. And I kind of just fold it in half and use it like that. Yeah, like I mentioned, I've really been liking the look of bright under eyes, so that's why I went kind of overboard, I guess, with the Airspun powder. Honestly, like, instead of getting rid of it, I feel like I'm sort of blending it in, if that makes sense. Probably not that much of a difference, but I feel like that makes sense when I say it. I feel like I look particularly ghastly right now. The next step that we're gonna go in with is glitter. So I'm thinking for this part glitter, I'm gonna do like this pinky glitter. I think it's too pink to go in there. Well, yeah, I think it'll work. And we're gonna do a lot of it because she has a lot of the glitter here. Do y'all see what I mean? Like, it's not as eye-catching and brilliant as hers is. And like, that's what happens when you get like a good glitter shade. Okay, I just kept sort of trying to build it up, and I feel like that's the best we're gonna get right now. I think it looks a lot better than when we started, so I'm gonna move on and maybe come back to it. Okay, it's looking like she has like a reddish pinkish shade like right here, and then she brought black right here, did some eyeliner, and then took glitter like here and under. I don't have a glitter like that one, I already mentioned that, but I am gonna try to do the rest of it. Okay, it's looking a little questionable right now, but we're gonna try and fix that even more. I'm gonna go back in with the red and try to make it as vibrant as I can. that's way better. I should have done that from the beginning, from the jump. Okay, and then same thing with the purple. I'm such an eye makeup person. Like, I always feel like if my eye makeup doesn't look good, then it ruins the whole look. That's how I feel most of the time. Okay, this is better. I feel like I've been recording for so long. I walked around to look at this phone, the phone I'm recording on, and it did say low battery. I don't know when it stopped recording, so hopefully it wasn't too long ago. Okay, this is the Wet n Wild H2O proof eyeliner. I really like this one, so this is what we're gonna use. I'm gonna be very careful. I can't talk during this. Okay, I low-key feel like I messed up the eyeliner, but it's whatever. It's a different shape than I usually do. We're just gonna call it good. Finishing touches. We're gonna brush my eyebrows again. Okay, I did realize that it stopped recording again, and so I did plug it in because it was at 9%. So I feel like this, like one of them's gotta appear whitish, right? This one's kind of tealish, so that's a maybe. I'm just gonna try something and see if it works. So I did just realize that I filmed the intro and outro of my video in hyperlapse and the ending of the video. I was just telling y'all that like I switched devices because the other one ran out of storage, so maybe the quality ran out. That was really a blunder on my part, actually. Like both the storage running out because I talked too much. I've been recording for like an hour, and the fact that I just recorded that in like time lapse. Really embarrassing, but whatever. This is the finished look. Let me know what you think. I think it's not that great of a recreation, but I don't think it's a horrendous look considering the products they use. Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.